Hello, my dear friends. It's me, Ksenia. And today we have the most terrifying practice for the most terrifying topic. Dear friends, in my previous video, we talked with you about cases in Russian. And today we're gonna check how well you understand the material. So if you already checked the video before, we can really start practicing. So dear friends, let's do this. My dear friends, before we start, I'd like to say thank you, dear friends, because my previous video became really popular and many of you watch it. Thank you for this, because I really tried to make this video understandable, easy and interesting, but the most important, helpful for you. So you took it and you start watching it. And today we're gonna check out how well you understood this material. Dear friends, to make this practice a bit easier, I made a table for you. It's like a gift for you. The table where all the main rules which I gave you in the previous video will be in this table. So dear friends, please take this table. It will be nice if you will print it or write down it. It's the best way actually. And yeah, you can use this table and we can start. Dear friends, our first exercise will be following. I will give you sentence in English, then we will translate it into Russian, and we will think which cases we should use for the nouns which are given, okay? Dear friends, the first sentence will be: this hat with a feather belongs to my grandmother. Dear friends, and we will translate this sentence like: эта шляпа с пером принадлежит моей бабушке. Эта шляпа с пером принадлежит моей бабушке. So let's think about each noun here. So the first noun will be this hat. And I give you just 3 seconds to think over which case do we need for it. Dear friends, of course, it will be nominative. It's kind of clear, it's subject, it goes first, so it's our noun in nominative, right? Dear friends, but we go further, and then it will be with a feather. With the feather, dear friends. What do you think about case here? Dear friends, here actually really important that we have preposition with, right? And this with means in this sentence that our grandma have something or it includes something. Her hat includes feather, right? So that's why the same meaning with, the same meaning of with in English we have in Russian, like s. And you do remember that in this case, if s means including something, we put s plus noun in instrumental, dear friends. Instrumental. So we say с пером, шляпа с пером, and с пером is instrumental. Dear friends, and the last situation which we need to discuss in this sentence is belongs to my grandmother. Belongs to my grandmother. What case is for grandmother here? Dear friends, and here we have belongs to. And if we have this situation in English, you do remember that usually it means that in Russian, noun will go in dative. Belongs whom? To my grandmother. Belongs to my grandmother. Принадлежит бабушке. Принадлежит бабушке. Dative. Dear friends, the next sentence is: Kate works as a hairdresser for a year, which we will translate like Катя работает парикмахером год. Катя работает парикмахером год. Dear friends, it's clear for us that Kate is subject and it's nominative. We already don't talk about it. For us it's too easy, right? Let's go further. Works as a hairdresser. Dear friends, do you remember this scheme? Work as someone. So what case do we put? Dear friends, I hope that you do remember that in this case, noun will be in instrumental. Work as someone, noun will be in instrumental. Работает парикмахером, hairdresser. Парикмахером, парикмахером, instrumental. Dear friends, add the next situation, for a year. Год. For a year. Which case do we need for this case? Dear friends, and I hope that you do remember that for situation when we show how long the action lasting, for example, for a day, for a month, for a year, we use accusative. So it will be an accusative. Год, accusative. Dear friends, the next sentence for you especially. Who knows Kate better than her family? Who knows Kate better than her family? Кто знает Катю лучше, чем ее семья? Кто знает Катю лучше, чем ее семья? Dear friends, firstly, where is a subject here? What do you think? So, dear friends, actually, the subject will be who, and then goes verb, who knows, right? So let's talk about Kate. Who knows Kate? What do you think? What case is it? Dear friends, I hope that you understand that in this situation, Kate is a direct object. No who, no what. Yes, direct object. So Kate has to be in accusative, винительный, accusative, because it's for direct object, which is the same as in Russian as in English usually. Dear friends, and here we also have situation of comparing. Better than family. So word family, which case will be? Dear friends, if we compare and we translate word than like чем, in this situation, word family will be in nominative. Лучше, чем ее семья. Семья, nominative, именительный. My dear friends, the next sentence for you. So, last winter I was sad. Last winter I was sad. We will translate like Мне было грустно прошлой зимой. Мне было грустно прошлой зимой. So let's talk first about I was sad. In English, it's clear. I is subject, and then it goes verb and so on. But do you remember that there is something special in Russian? Dear friends, here we have a situation when we have the verb to be, which here goes in past, I was. And then it goes kind of condition, I was sad, emotions. And usually in this situation, such situation will be translated like «мне было грустно», not «я есть грустный», but «мне было грустно», like it was sad for me or to me. Dear friends, and we translate this I like «мне». It was sad whom. It was sad to me. It's dative. And we say «мне было грустно». And usually we then say when. And here we have last winter. So dear friends, what do you think about last winter? What case do we have to use for this? Dear friends, just before we've been talking about period of time, and you may think that here it's again, but no. If we talk about season or about day of time like morning, evening, at night, and so on, with this situation, if we say how long the action lasting, we use what? Instrumental case. So we say зимой, last winter, прошлой зимой, прошлой зимой, and зимой we use for this instrumental. Dear friends, the next sentence for you. There are many apples on a tree. There are many apples on a tree, which will translate like на дереве много яблок. На дереве много яблок. Dear friends, let's think about this many apples. What case has to be the word apples? Dear friends, I hope that you do remember that if our noun goes after amount, which we have here many, it's amount, the word apples have to be in genitive, родительный, genitive. So we say много яблок, яблок, genitive. Dear friends, and also here we have on a tree. What do you think about it? Which case we have to use? On a tree. Dear friends, it's a place, so think it over. Dear friends, we have preposition on, which in Russian will be translated like на. And here we should think about, will it be accusative or prepositional? And dear friends, how we choose? We should think over if in the sentences there is meaning of direction or location. So here, dear friends, it will be what? Dear friends, of course, it's just location. There is no direction. It's just fact that it's on a tree. And that's why we put prepositional. So, на дереве, prepositional. So, dear friends, the next sentence for you. Kate doesn't have a spoon, so she will eat with a fork. У Кати нет ложки, поэтому она будет есть вилкой. У Кати нет ложки, поэтому она будет есть вилкой. Dear friends, I hope that you already pay attention that there is this terrifying word нет, which means doesn't have. In Russian translated like нет. So, and we should be really attentive with this word. Firstly, we have here Kate, which in English is subject. But what happens with this in Russian? Dear friends, and in this situation, the subject, which is supposed to be in English Kate, will be translated in Russian like "у Kati", "у" and someone, and it means Kate has or hasn't. So "у Kati", Kati will be what case? You do remember, "у" goes with genitive, so we say Kati, "у Kati", genitive. And then it goes "нет ложки", "нет ложки", because in Russian we say ложка есть у Кати. But if it's negative form, we say not like this. We already say ложки. And what case is it, dear friends? It's genitive, right? Нет ложки. If negative form, noun after нет goes in genitive. Dear friends, and then it goes, so she will eat with a fork. Will eat with a fork. With a fork. What case do we put this word? Dear friends, I hope that you remember that here is a clue for us, the preposition with, which usually goes with instrumental. And here we have instrument, right? The tool. And that's why we will translate it in Russian without preposition. It, how, with a fork, вилкой. Есть вилкой. Вилкой as instrumental. Dear friends, and the last sentence for you for this exercise will be following. This work was done by Kate. What do you think about her work? Эта работа была проделана Катей. Что ты думаешь о ее работе? Эта работа была проделана Катей. Что ты думаешь о ее работе? So, dear friends, what do you think about first sentence and specifically about by Kate? How we will translate it? Dear friends, I hope that you understood that the first sentence we have in passive. And as we have it in passive in English, we will translate it also in passive in Russian. And here we have the person who did the action by Kate in English, and in Russian we will translate it in instrumental without any preposition. Работа была проделана Катей. Катей instrumental. And then for me it's interesting, what do you think about the next? About her work. Her work will be in what case? Dear friends, and here we have a clue, preposition about in English, which in this situation, because it shows that someone think about someone or feel about something or just talk about something, yes? In this case, we will translate this preposition about like "о" in Russian, and "о" goes with prepositional case. So, что ты думаешь о ее работе? Работе, prepositional. Dear friends, if before it I checked you, right now is your turn to check me. I told you that the material about cases will help you to be correct for about 70% in all the situation. That's why the second hour exercise will be the following. We will take English text and we will try to translate it into the Russian, and we will check how actually my material works. So for our practice, I will take this book. Actually, I started reading it. It's The 3 Men in a Boat to Say Nothing of the Dog. I'm reading this book and I took just the first sentences and we will check, can we translate it into Russian correctly or the material which is given, it's not for life. So let's see. Dear friends, I remember I said that not everything might be translated, but about 70%. Let's check. Let's count. Dear friends, the first sentence is: there were four of us, Georg and William Samuel Harris and myself and Montmorency. So, there were four of us. Four is a number of us. Dear friends, how we will translate it? How we supposed to translate it? Dear friends, we supposed to translate it like of us. It's pronoun, but still it works, right? Like it's for nouns, for pronouns the same. Four of us. Preposition of usually shows that it is genitive. And in Russian, we will translate this nas, us, like genitive. And we will say like нас, us, was four. Нас было четверо. We will change the word order, but the word us will be translated in genitive. So right now it works. Then it goes Georg, William, and so on, the names, and it will be a nominative, it's subject. I read the next sentence. We were sitting in my room, smoking and talking about how bad we were. Bad from a medical point of view, of course. Dear friends, we were sitting in my room. Here we have a location and preposition in, which usually in Russian is supposed to be translated like v. And then it goes in my room. Dear friends, it's a place, and is it location or direction? It's location. It's just fact. Dear friends, it's just fact that they were there in a room. So, actually, in a room we will translate like в комнате. Мы сидели в комнате. В комнате, location, prepositional. So it works, dear friends. And the next will be from a medical point. Dear friends, and here this happens. Dear friends, unfortunately, I am also really upset about this because that's why I do mistakes in English. We cannot always translate the preposition in English like in Russian or vice versa. So here, from a medical point, in Russian we won't translate like from от. It's not от in Russian. It will be с, dear friends. It will be like with a medical point. Dear friends, it's okay, right? You say, okay, it's s, then it's instrumental. But no, dear friends, there is no meaning of s for instrumental. It's not like go something together. There is another meaning. And the word point, точки, will be in genitive because sometimes with goes also with other cases. So, dear friends, for this expression, my method doesn't work. So here is minus. In Russian we say с someone's точки зрения. And here, зрения, of view. We have of preposition and view. And what does it mean? It's usually translated like genitive. Of view, usually noun in genitive in Russian. And here it will be so. We say с точки зрения. And зрения will be in genitive, dear friends. And we don't need preposition. We don't translate of like something, right? Just точки зрения. Dear friends, the next sentence. We were all feeling bad. and we were quite nervous about it. We were all feeling bad and we were quite nervous about it. Let's think about this. Nervous about it. We kinda can translate it like нервничали об этом. And it will be about like о, and then it goes этом, which is in prepositional. But in Russian, such, you feel why it doesn't work. It's already like some statements. It's already like phrase which usually used like something. And in Russian, this phrase usually will be translated like we are nervous because of it. And here it will be preposition нервничать от этого. And here we have preposition от, which usually goes with, dear friends, with genitive. And here it works. От этого. Genitive. But you just need to know that usually we say от, but not about or. We translate like from this, not about this. Dear friends, I read the next sentence. Harry said he had such a very bad headache that he hardly knew what he was doing. Let's think about this sentence. Harry's, of course, nominative, said that he felt such a very bad headache. Felt bad headache. Felt what? Direct object. And in Russian will be translated like accusative. And it's so. Чувствовал головную боль. What? Accusative. Винительный. Гаррис чувствовал головную боль. Or we usually say felt, испытывал головную боль. Испытывал головную боль. And then it goes that he hardly knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. Of course, it's direct object. So, and if it's direct object, it's supposed to be accusative. And it's really so, dear friends, win-win. So, he hardly knew, он с трудом понимал, что, винительный, what, что, accusative, он делает. Dear friends, the next sentence. As for me, it was my liver that was out of order. Dear friends, and here we have the verb to be, which we have to be really attentive. Dear friends, and here there is a situation which I didn't talk in my video before. Dear friends, you may think that here we have a scheme. To be in past or future plus noun. And in this case, noun supposed to be an instrumental. But dear friends, it won't be so because the subject is not something. It's like just it. And in this situation, when we have это, if we have it, the noun after the verb to be will be a nominative, dear friends. We didn't discuss this, but now you will know. So we say, it was my liver. Why it still will be a nominative? Because we can change the sentence and we can say, my liver was it, right? That's why, as we can change these meanings, they both, like it and liver, will be in nominative. And now you know, dear friends, and it's also the rule, and it also works. Dear friends, and the next. I read about the various symptoms of a sick liver in a circular that offered liver pills. So, dear friends, let's think about it. I read about the various symptoms. Read about symptoms. О симптомах. Читал о симптомах. About symptoms. read about, think about, it will be prepositional. And here it is, so it works. О симптомах. Then it goes symptoms of a sick liver. Of sick liver. Of shows us that it's genitive. And it still works. О больной печени. Печень, liver, печени, genitive. Dear friends, then we have in a circular. It's place. And here it is. Is it location or direction? Dear friends, it's location. And we say what? В рекламе. Рекламе, circular, will be prepositional, right? So you see, it works, it works, it works. Then it goes that offered liver pills. Offered what? Direct object. And it's supposed to be accusative. And it is accusative. Предлагали таблетки. Pills, таблетки. Винительный падеж. Dear friends, and the last sentence. I had them all. I had. У меня. Genitive, and we know this. Then it goes them all. And we know that in this sentence, what we have goes in nominative. So we say у меня все они. All they, они, nominative, all все. У меня все они. У меня были все они. I had them all. У меня были все они. Had in past we also translate like были. Dear friends, right now we checked how well my method works. And we find out that actually it works, and we can translate English text into Russian with not so many mistakes. But as I told you, there still will be mistakes because sometimes we just can't translate it like it is in English into Russian. Dear friends, and that's why please, dear friends, be okay with your mistakes. Don't be afraid to make them because it shows that you are working. And I love you very much. I hope that this practice was helpful and you right now feel a bit more power about cases. So if the first video gave you some power, now you feel more powerful and soon you will feel like professional. So dear friends, love you very much. See you soon, because we have to talk also about endings, right? Dear friends, see you soon so I could really Russian you. XOXO, love you.